the 4th of July. So we're going to do this really fast today because there are a couple of things that you need to be mindful of today on the 4th of July that can help you to be a better writer throughout the course of your career. Now, we talk about these types of things every time a holiday rolls around. We're going to be specific to the 4th of July today. So if you're celebrating, happy 4th of July. If you're not, implement this in your next holiday. Here we go. We're going to go real fast with this one because we've kind of talked about this before, but these are your reminders. Today's the 4th of July, you're going to have parties. Most of these parties are going to be outdoors. Sometimes you'll have indoor parties, but you are going to have people coming and going to these different events that you are doing. So pay attention to the way that people enter. Pay attention to the way that people are leaving. Watch people who are maybe not so close, maybe enemies, maybe frenemies. Pay attention to how they engage with each other. Then pay attention to the people who really, really are very close. Pay attention to what they're doing, how they're engaging with each other, the way that they're touching each other, the way they put their arms around each other, the closeness level. Pay attention to all those things. Take some mental notes because all the things you're seeing today through people are going to be character traits you see down the road in the characters that you're writing. Maybe not in the exact same way the person that you're paying attention to right now, but you are going to be able to see ways to implement a lot of these things into what you are writing. So pay attention to the way siblings who are very close are interacting. Pay attention to the way that cousins that are kind of distant, don't really know each other that much, are interacting. Pay attention. We typically see a lot of family gatherings with the 4th of July, but you might have a friend gathering as well. So pay attention to those dynamics. Take mental notes. If you can sneak some notes on your phone, do it. But because this is not just like a close family type thing like Christmas is, where we've got a lot of traditions, we've got a lot of other things, we have some new dynamics that we can add in for the 4th of July. It's pretty hot for most people, so you're going to see swimming, playing in water, you're going to see like grilling out, you're going to see things in coolers that people are going to be getting, so you can pay attention to a lot of world building elements with this as well. So pay attention to the way people behave with the different heat levels, inside, outside, the sun being really hot, shady. If it's unfortunately storming for you, pay attention to the dynamics and the disappointments or enjoyments that people are getting out of what the weather is right now to either enhance or to tear down the parties that they're trying to have. Pay attention to the way that especially because we are typically going to see cookouts and swimming parties and all of those things. So we're going to see a lot of like drinks and coolers. People will take coolers full of ice, put drinks in them. When you pull them out, they're all sweaty, they're really cold. So pay attention to the way that they feel in your hand, the way it transitions into your skin, the way that things are dripping and where they're dripping and how they're dripping. Because I know when I go to pull out a can of like lemonade out of a cooler, and I pop that top and I have my lemonade, it drips all over my leg. It'll drip on my clothing. If I'm in like a t-shirt or whatever, that'll clearly show up. If it's a bathing suit, you're not going to notice that as much. Pay attention to the way that people are setting food out or protecting food from like the bugs and the elements and the things. Just pay attention to all the little table settings, the food, the way that it interacts again with the heat or the cold or the whatever. Pay attention to the grill, who's grilling, how they're grilling. People that are grilling typically have like a way of doing it. And if you interfere, heaven forbid, God help you. So pay attention to the way those dynamics are playing out. Pay attention to the host or the hostess, the people who are in charge, the people who are kind of guiding and navigating this party and connecting people and making things happen. Watch all of those things. Very, very important during the 4th of July. Now, stepping outside of the party, we also have some things associated with the 4th of July we need to be mindful of. Fireworks, sparklers. You can do such an incredible study of light when it starts to get dark and we set off the fireworks or the little rockety things, or we've got sparklers out, the way that they kind of go down the little sparkler and burn your little fingers, the way the sparks land on your skin and hurt. All of those things are important to write down in case a character gets sparked by something, or there are fireworks, or there's sparklers, or all of those things, the scents, the smells, and then again, a study of light, the way that it casts light off, the way the shadows are on people's faces, how things illuminate. When we're in the dark and we're doing a light source that is a different color than a typical colored light, how does that impact? So if the firework is purple up in the sky, what color cast is on people's faces around you? Don't just watch the fireworks, watch the people's reactions and watch the way the shadows move and watch the way the colors are changing. Pay attention, but also pay attention to what your eyes are seeing. So if you're looking at the dark and you all of a sudden see fireworks and it's a bright pop of color, once those kind of fade off and it gets a little bit dark again, what do your eyes do? Do you see like a green glow? Do you see like a purple glow? What do you see? Pay attention, write those things down. 4th of July is such a great time to gather information about people, about world building, about all of the sensory things, because they're not constricted by traditions and close spaces. We typically have a lot of room, a lot of differences. It's very, very unique as a holiday. And so you have a lot that you can pay attention to. So happy 4th of July. There's so much more that you can go through, but I don't want to overwhelm you today, especially because you're probably, itching to get onto your things. So I hope you are having the best celebration. Keep following along. We'll give you helpful tips and tricks for navigating the world of your writing, from your publishing to your writing to your marketing, to make this your most profitable year as an author. All of the things that we always do here on the channel, but I hope that you have fun celebrating as well. If you are here in the United States and you get all the beautiful fireworks and all the fun, fabulous 4th of July goodness today. If not, I hope you just have the best day. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a lot of fun and you can implement this into your next holiday celebration, especially since it's summer and it's warm out and it's beautiful and it's lovely for most of us. I know some of you are not in summer mode right now, but I hope that you can take a little bit from this and implement it into your writing so you can level up what you're doing and make this your best author life ever. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.